FanDuel Sports Network, the Utah Jazz.
Sorry, marketing.
In the Big Easy.
Paycom Center. Thank you for being with us. With Michael Cage, I'm Chris Fisher. Jay Will, he was wide open. Instead, wanted to keep that ball moving around. Defender had all those assists racked up against Brooklyn. Wiggins powers his way inside, went for the layup, no good. Certainly going to have to be aware of Walker Kessler and his shot blocking ability in the lane. Sexton trying to set it up for him. It got sniffed out.
Good job. Good deflection. Leads some fast break opportunity. See if the Thunder can cash in those chips.
Jay Will not going to pass it.
We talked about a lot in the pregame show about that passing up one shot to get a good shot. That's a nice lob. That play happened.
Yeah, don't underestimate the jumping ability of Collins. He is a high flyer.
And going all the way back to his days in Atlanta. He's also added the three-point shot.
Got some size on this Utah team. That's the three-point shot that you're alluding to, Mike. And he started his career with Atlanta. He has been around the NBA a long time. He's been producing for a long time. And Shea goes right at him, falling away.
It's a football term. A lot of times it's a little bit off that time by marketing. Football coaches love to see guys that can take contact and be able to stay on their feet.
So much strength involved. SGA, left hand, went right at the big man inside, didn't get it. That's why Walker Kessler's such a good shot blocker. Takes up so much space. George able to flip that up and in. How about the passing? There it is yet again. Halfway on the cut to Wiggins.
Our first 42 games overseas. We're way over the halfway point.
And now J-Dub gets sandwiched
Around and he found the right one.
and all those assists. Averaging 4 assists over the last 2 games. Combine that with one of the better cutters and Wiggins.
You got to make them play you honestly. A lot of times the bigs like to hang back in a drop coverage. Kessler, John Collins, and Markkanen.
Markkanen missed the 3. Second missed 3. Sexton, though, trailing the play and
Standing double. And that's also correlating with the three-point shooting as well.
And racking him up. J-Dub in all kinds of traffic, got it outside. Shea had the feet set and a rare catch and shoot opportunity from downtown for him. Walker Kessler running the floor. High catch, high release. Markkanen misfires again from 3. And Sexton the rebound. Sexton been used to scoring over the course of his career. Kessler spins away and the help defense came over from Jay Will. The 3, first-round pick. We can take a look at tonight's pairs. Devon, Holmgren, and A.J. Mitchell. 0 for 2 at the line. You want to foul.
That's one of those areas we can certainly work on and continue to improve. Is just free throw shooting.
Extra pass over to J-Dub, set up the 3. George wiggles, and the tap in.
Markkanen 7 feet. Kessler over 7 feet.
Shea pulls up. After making that nifty move, stopping on the dime. And you're absolutely right, Michael. I mean, there is tons of size that is just impossible to miss. Dort coming down, trying to battle with it.
The way and get those numbers going in transition.
Dort trying to chase Markkanen. He's still looking for that 3, but it looks like he got tapped right over to. One of those situations where you're trying to tap the ball over to a teammate. Jay Will had a notion instead. Ball served back up to the top. Dort, extra pass. J-Dub, nice dish inside. Jay Will, and that one might have been poked away on the backside. Sexton passed up the shot. Instead, it's Collins, and he works his way under him. You got the veterans, and you got guys who are used to scoring the basketball. There is no doubt about it. Another catch and shoot opportunity for SGA. Offensive rebound. Wiggins able to track it down. Shea's going to get fouled. You want a chance to win a pair of tickets? As Shea converts at the free against, particularly in this building, winning the last 5. That's a quick catch and quick release from the sideline by George.
Yeah, this is where you can get numbers too. Going to the basket.
Wallace able to hang in the air.
You got numbers going the other way on the break. How about the ball moving once again? Bodies in motion. Everybody making themselves available. Waiting for that play to develop.
Upset about something, so why not courtesy yet? So George, after getting the tee, goes right to the rack, missed the layup on the runner. And Shea sprinting up the floor. Now trying to back down the rookie. Isaiah Collier. Tough step back.
Shea didn't go low enough to draw in that second defender.
And shoot over the top of a much smaller defender in Collier. Kenrich pounding the perimeter. Extra pass over to George. Passed up the three. Up top, it's Markkanen. And Markkanen is now 0 for 5 from downtown after that miss.
Yeah, once again, the Thunder got numbers here. Just getting the Jazz a little bit discombobulated defensively. Keep that ball moving so that they can set up that defense in that big lineup.
Mismatch here for Shea. The kick, open shooter. Kenrich off the catch. Got to get back on defense. Dort, last one. Collier, and he couldn't spin it home with the left hand.
Oh, nice move, too. Got a little hang time on that as well.
Dort slips it. Kenrich, series of fakes, ultimately had it blocked. On his backside, now Collier hip to hip with SGA. The race down the floor.
Inside with a reverse layup.
Collier coming off of a 20-point game against the Pelicans. Not really known for his scoring. More of a passer. Dort too strong on the three.
He's got a big body, too, so he can guard. Talk about cardio, folks, for the Jazz, that he can guard a bigger guy.
Few years. Nice play out of the timeout. Yeah, picks up an assist.
Yeah, once again, yeah, Thunder had 19 assists at halftime against Brooklyn. 19 of their 26 made field goals were come off assists. That's pretty impressive. It's 37 for the game, as Paris Lawson mentioned.
There is Collier setting up a team as he's able to stick to three. George always looking to score. Offense is not the problem for him. As Shea once again backing down the high loop. The cut. It's Wallace off the
down the Jazz. Just keep moving the basketball, making them work really hard.
Just so pleasing aesthetically about how those plays develop. It doesn't have to be Shea. Filipowski offensive rebound, trying to put it up. Right on Brandon Carlson. This time, SGA takes it himself right to the rack.
Situation. How about this? The steal.
Caruso picked the pocket of the rookie and back-to-back inbounds plays. No on the three for.
And he did it a second time. Oh, look at this. Another steal here.
Dangerous cross-court pass. Wallace again.
Down. And man, he threw it down.
And all of a sudden, the defense, 3 consecutive turnovers, cranked up the intensity. Looking for number 4. And that three-point at all. In fact, it was 20%. Wallace able to tap it back out to SGA. Russo sets the screen. Shea dives in and trying to fire that pass over to Carlson. Authority. Need a little motion from Case and Wallace. A little more stoic players. Carlson helped out there on the drive. Nothing doing for Sexton. As SGA surveys. With under a minute to go here in this first quarter. Mark Daigneault giving SGA the signal. Maybe stretch things out. Shot clock that is. Shea spins and Collier.
Strip. He's going to make you pay the price for reaching in. What I tell you?
If there's a chocolate chip cookie, I'm going for it. Sexton. Flagler's in the game too. Sexton missed it wide right. Carlson got it up to SGA, who gives everybody the indication that he wants one shot here. Shea still trying to run a little bit of clock. Filipowski picks him up. One-footed shot. It's a tough one.
That's a professional score.
Jordan has done those numbers.
All right, thank you, Nick. Really incredible. J-Dub on the turnaround. All these great numbers up. It hasn't affected the system, the team, and his teammates' ability to get better.
Right, and you look at how that's translating over to the Thunder went 12-1 for the month of December. So just really some top-notch stuff. Ooh, they challenged it right away. A lot of times.
This Thunder team, it does not matter. You're risking it.
Yeah.
Willing to surrender itself for an offensive foul.
Absolutely.
There's an offensive rebound. And has looked good in those two games against Brooklyn and Dallas. Sexton up top. That's Allens. Walker Kessler, and now Eubanks.
Yeah, and when they get downhill like that, that's when they can make that play, because they force that guy who's guarding that guy that gets the dunk to come over by Caruso to get around the trees.
And another excellent connection. And another cut that leads to a layup. Very efficient offense. Wallace once again getting that hand in there. Sexton trying to go through a couple of defenders, tied up, kicks it out. Mihailuk, the release, no good. Wallace, the rebound.
And so you got numbers down because you're running the floor. You're doing a good job of keeping them off the glass here so far.
Led to that open Caruso three. Didn't convert. There's another body bump. This one is going the other way.
The shot blockers out there, but they do that.
It's such an underrated part of the defense. J-Dub off balance. Lost it on the way up. Sexton, you see that blazing speed. Trying to create something as Mihailuk checks the tape. Way too strong on the three. And that'll be a foul on just playing top club.
Nice little strip that time. Not sure who it was. Maybe Caruso on that play.
Sixth Utah turnover. Catch fire three.
Basketball creating a nice little flow to the game.
6 turnovers for the Jazz. Collins, he'll miss that one. Jang's got his head up, trying to distribute. Kenrich, he'll step into it. Can't make it back-to-back threes. Sexton, who started his career with Cleveland. That pass, and it looked like Collins
to make himself available for that three-point shot.
And Mark Daigneault so complimentary of everything that he does on both ends of the floor, spacing being one of them. On the offensive end, running the system, good cutter. J-Dub slips in playing them, despite them being 10 and 31, having lost 6 out of 7.
Well, and their team has got a lot of talent. And they're tough in New Orleans a couple of nights ago in overtime.
They've had 15 losses by single digits, the second most in the NBA. That was going to be short. And that just seems to be miscommunication. Thunder defense starting to settle in here in the second quarter. Collier always looking to pass, tried to there, and all kinds of traffic. That's going to be like.
Want to do with him is collapse on him when he gets in that painted area. Just give him no options to pass the basketball. Got deflected twice before going off a Jazz player.
It's Caruso taking the ball up the floor, gets it right back, fires away from downtown, no good. J-Dub battling, hustling, extra possession. J-Will missed it, but Caruso right there. Just no give up whatsoever.
Rightfully so.
Collins into the other way. It's an offensive.
That floor is very unforgiving.
Thought about the three. Instead, he'll pass it over to J-Dub. Little hesitation. He'll stay in there, and Kessler recovers. Let's take a look at tonight's roll. Great passing as we keep
shot blocking. Historic Seattle team too. But they win the tip once again, forcing another turnover here on the Jazz. They now have 11 turnovers here in this first half.
That was J-Will tying up Markkanen, and then for the second bump. We always say that if you get the first bump, and you gotta wait for the second one. That was a smart play.
You can't call that, man, when you got the flopping rule going. Lou Dort got tagged for that the other night. That exact play.
Collier slips underneath. And the putback by Kessler. That is just the 6th point scored by Utah. So the Thunder defense really clamping down here in the second.
Led by 2 at the end of the first.
Harkless. Got it right back out on the perimeter. Realizes the shot clock is an issue. Nice rebound by SGA.
I have to go get that one too. That's a working man's rebound.
Mismatch. Step back shot's gonna miss wide left. Or you could call it a pass. Way to clean it up.
It's enough pass. Just keep moving. And he just moved to the right spot.
How good is Aaron Wiggins reading some of those shots? He was in the perfect place to grab that. That was way too strong by Harkless. And Kessler able to vicinity.
Yeah, that ball came off hard off the glass.
Shea off his knee.
He got fouled. He got fouled on the play. By calling it that time.
As Marketing, boy, SGA just really pushed him hard. Ellis looked like he might have gotten it. Surprised that Utah had Marketing as the primary defender. Now Wiggins trying to get up on him. Marketing. A bump over to Collier. Almost had a second three. Nice rebound by Wiggins to start the break. Now SGA with George. Not a good defender. Nice fadeaway. George off balance. Shea with the rebound, trying to push and create numbers. Wiggins off the catch. That missed him. Now it's Utah the other way. Harkless, Wiggins. On how that play unfolded.
There's been no whistles. You're on both ends in the last couple of minutes. Yeah.
Shea bounces off of George. Must have another mid-range shot. So automatic in the mid-range. When he misses, you're almost surprised just how efficient he's been. Marketing, dive it down. Boston never had it clean. There's Cason Wallace trying to get around Harkless, takes it himself.
That's his second one where he's punched his ticket at the rim.
Finishes at the rim for Cason Wallace, who's played outstanding. And Dort's going to foul Kessler as he continues to play well.
Entire season, even when he wasn't shooting up to his standard offensively, his teammates still had confidence in him and will continue to give him the ball, guys.
And Utah able to convert off that offensive rebound. I know the All-Star game's going to be in February, and Cason Wallace, that time the pass got picked off. Certainly part of the rising stars. Marketing game at 50, but not for long. Collins on the spin. Lead of this game to start. Carlson, day contract.
How about this? He's just played his college basketball in Salt Lake City at the University of Utah. As Colin Sessedly now.
Not only getting opportunity with some minutes, but he has looked good and comfortable. Shea hustles his way into that shot. And Marketing the rebound. Bounces off the Cason Wallace. And the second bump by the structure.
Absolutely.
That's a long thread. It's one of his great skill sets. J-Dub, the runner, no good. Utah back quickly. Collins trying to get rid of it. Didn't feel comfortable. George, sidestep, three. Not going to get the bounce. Carlson, great job keeping Walker Kessler off the offensive glass.
Yeah, good job of stepping in front of Marketing. Just to not let him get that loose ball.
Day, mismatch. Hesitation on Sexton, pulls up. And SGA, and now Utah turns it over on the pass. That's going to give the ball. Does so, fading away. Got it up over Marketing.